Alright freaks, here's the deal. I'm screwed again. Everybody's still gonna get their full service, meaning I'm gonna mow it, trim it, edge it, but I'm going fast. I gotta go fast. Can I get one done? 2, 3? I don't know. But I'm going in order of how tall they are, how they cannot go any longer. So it might be your day of the week, it might be whatever. I'm not going in order. I'm picking and choosing. I'm going past the yards going, that can't go any longer. That one can't go 5 more days. That one, because I don't know. They say rain every day. So that's what we're doing. And here's the problem. The snapper is still in the shop. It's only been 24 hours. 48 won't fit back here. Push mow time. Gotta do what you gotta do. This yard can't wait.
Well, I don't have the 36, and it's also a tight fit when I do come to this yard. I'll have to show you that gate sometime. I mean, I barely squeeze through there, and you have to go at an angle. Anyway, got the 21 out. Now, if I'm in a funky mood like I am right here in this video, because it was a bad week, I could easily be thinking to myself, every 2 swipes, man, that should have been 1 swipe with the 36, and it would have been faster too. But instead, when I'm in a funky mood, I make sure I put on a song that's going to maybe keep me out of that funky mood. You know, maybe have some cool words, you know, a meaning behind it, to kind of uplift my spirits and keep my mind off of looking at the pattern I'm making, so I don't be thinking every 2 swipes that that was 1 good 36 pass. So yeah, I try to block that stuff out.
My weather stays the same all the time. Can't fix it. Don't care to either. Okay. That was the hard way, but there's nothing wrong with doing it the hard way. People are in their sick beds wishing for a bad day like this. Whoa, I almost ended up in my own sick bed. I almost snapped my ankle up. You know what? There are people in prison made one bad mistake and just wanting the opportunity to get out here and start over. They don't care if every day is a bad day or they have a broken ankle or whatever. They don't care. So my bad day is someone else's good day. I still got to trim along there and along here because I just went straight to the back. Is it the best job? No. But it's done. Alright, let's put this camera away. Wow, wow, wow. Worst week ever. It's raining on me and it's picking up pace. I picked this yard because it was super tall, you can tell. So I'm bagging it, it's clumping up. Worst week ever. Well, I left that yard half undone. I was going to pull him there, but he was all sideways in there. So I'll put it right here and just hustle it over. I'm dragging it. Ugh. This sucker is full of wet grass. And we'll come back to that. I just bagged this off the front yard. Didn't even touch the back. Well, I trimmed the backyard. But didn't even outline it. So what do you think? Huh? Is this the lifestyle you want? Because you have to deal with the weather. Okay. It's going to be getting muggy still, and then it's going to be getting scorching hot and dry. What happens next? Well, it starts getting cool and rainy again. Halloween sets in. the leaves start changing colors, and then they fall. And you got to clean them up. And you got to clean out the gutters. And you got to be out there with a ski mask on and gloves. But it's okay. Like I said before, I'm not a corporate slave, and I can always go get a funky little job somewhere. I don't want one. I'd rather play with nasty trash cans like that. Plenty of time for that other stuff. Now, if you're looking for a career and a pension, I see some of you guys say, what about, you know, a pension and a retirement and all this? You have to make your own, people. You have to make your own. Or you just wing it. But if that's really what your goal is to try and work for a company to get a retirement out of it, then you need to just go do that. Me, I'm just gonna keep slinging the grass. Here you trash truck freaks go. What happens when you break down? Huh? He's on the phone. He's calling for help, which is what I'm doing right now. Help, help! I got pockets full of putty knives so I can scrape my deck. Look, I got no hands on the steering wheel. See, here's one. The other one's holding the camera. I'm still driving. Can I turn with the knee? No, not gonna try that. Don't try this at home, folks. I'm a professional idiot. Well, guess what?
What? What?
It's still raining. Yeah, it does stink. It hasn't stopped at all.
I'm dancing in the rain.
Ah, it's unlocked.
Still in the rain.
It's unlocked. You can go for it. You're first. You're the first one to melt.
I'm not gonna melt and I'm right.
You ready?
No, I'm not.
Okay, just don't step in the mud. Here we go.
I have paddles.
Oh no, it's gonna rain on your head. Don't step in the mud.
Daddy, did you see how brave I was?
Oh yeah, you're real brave.
Of the rain, of course.
All right, buckle up. Yep.
Look at bouncing.
This is definitely the worst week ever.
Yes. Today we're going to go to Aunt Linda's.
Yeah, might as well go do some other stuff.
But we wanna
The yards aren't getting cut, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Well, let's just see if it's let up a little bit. Nope. It is definitely the worst week ever in lawn care. Let's see. Friday, the 19th, severe alert, flash flood warning. Well, there you go. Avoid flooded areas. Well, that would mean anywhere that's not my garage or house. What are you gonna do? What I think I have 14 of the 47 lawns done. The problem is, not all of those were the bi-weeklies that I got done. So next week I have all those bi-weeklies left over. With all of that week's bi-weeklies, because I have them split up, and all the yards. So you're looking at tall, wet grass and close to 60 lawns. Luckily, I got a few out of the way. Somebody's not going to get cut next week either. You don't want to go out there? You don't want to go out there, Pooper? Me neither. All right, it finally stopped raining. Maybe I can actually go cut some grass. Or at least go to the mower shop, right? No. Don't think I can go to the mower shop either. Yeah, grasshopper. This is bad, freaks. This is real bad. Alright, freaks, I didn't even bring my video camera. I told myself I wasn't going to film today just because I have so much to do. It's Saturday. All my yards are doomed. I'm probably not even going to do that one today. I'm just going to do this one. And then, just how it is, I'm picking and choosing my battles. Look at all this water still. But I wanted to show you one thing. This was pretty freaky. Here they are when they come out of their shell, sprout their wings and fly away. He's coming out right now. Pretty freaky, huh? He's almost all the way out. Actually, he's coming out right now. Pretty wild. Wonder if he knows how to fly yet. Yeah. We'll let him be. Back to my job. Well, I thought I'd show you this. That's the cicada yard I just did. Look how tall that one is over there. Look how tall this one is over here. I'm over here at one of my jacked up yards, meaning that they've had a lot of stuff done and they've replanted grass seed and it's just jacked up. So what I did after I cut that one with the front, with the small mower and outlined the back, then I came over here and I hit the boulevard because it was sky high. It has that little nut grass and all the baby grass. So I hit it with the 48 to knock it all down. Then I went back over it with the small mower. Well, I thought, well, I'll take a swoop over here because this little patch I'm getting ready to show you was as tall as this. It's the same crap as that, okay? And I thought, oh, I'll hit that with the 48. Look what I did. I scalped it a good one, and then I tried to back out and scalped it again. But hey, it's the growing season. It'll be back. There you go. Took it out. Okay, one thing you need to notice. My yard's cut, that yard's cut. That one's not, that one's not, that one's not, that one's not, that one's not. I'm the only idiot out here. Yep, I'm just crazy enough to do this. It's still a work in progress. I gotta go to the backyard next. Get my little mower out. Beep, beep, boop, boop. So I got my camera when I changed clothes. Thought I'd show you this. I'm in the process of plugging up my mower, outlining it all. It's already been trimmed. I went around these just so I could show you. The mushrooms are back. That's right. All this rain has brought out the mushrooms. Freaky, huh? I'm gonna touch them. Don't be scared. They're just poison. That is a freaky scene. Yeah, they might want a mushroom. I believe in sharing. Holy crapola, freaks, it's hot. So that's what time it is, and I got 6 yards done. Gosh. All right, I wanted to go show you the property line deal, but I can't. So I got this one done. I had to push mow the back. There's no snapper. And the property line, let me tell you something about that. Where he sprayed. Hi. Hey, where he sprayed the and killed all this stuff. Now he hasn't messed with that area, hasn't cut it or anything, and all the grass is gone. But it's all crabgrass now. So he got rid of all the good stuff. And I mean, I wanted to do it, but they're out there. Everybody's out. Everybody's trying to cut their grass and figure out their yard after the big rain out for a week. It's hot in here. Holy moly. But yeah, it's stupid looking. It's all weeds and crabgrass. And it's real nice where I cut. So 8 inches on each side of his fence. It's just idiotic. Anyway. This is the time of year when all your equipment will break down. It's taking a beating in this thick, wet grass. And June is when most lawn care and landscape people actually finally start making their money. Well, in this area, I guess you could start, different times of the year, but after 2 solid months, that's when you should actually be able to start banking money. Because at first you have a lot of upfront expenses, and then, if you bill every 4 weeks, you went through April, didn't get anything. You got the money, and it was time to pay all the bills, right? For your new mowers, all your stuff at home too, right? What are you working for? You're working to pay your bills too, your light bill and all that crap. So it's about June is when you will start actually being able to bank money. But that's also when your equipment will start failing on you because you've beat it to death. I mean, you've done a number on it for 2 months here. And if anything was weak, it's gonna pop, springs are gonna fly out, stuff's gonna go all over the place. It's just how it is. So be prepared for that. And then when it gets scorching hot, late July and August, that's your other round. That's when people give up because their yard's dried up, they're not making enough money, and their equipment overheated, weed eaters and blowers are locking up on you and crap like that. So, but it's okay. I'm gonna get something else to drink. Give me another little sneaky snack. I don't think it's gonna be a salad. I'm hungry. Got a problem, freaks. Developing a problem. Hanging out with Jeremy, he always eats like an animal. And all these rainouts, we'd go have lunch at the buffet. So I think I stretched my stomach out. Now I'm just like, yeah. Bag of Doritos don't cut it anymore. I need a whole bunch of stuff. Freaks, I'm dropping dead out here. Alright, I'm having trouble filming this. I wanted to show you the before, but everybody was freaking out Saturday and they were all out. I mean, the house I'm in front of, they were out. But anyway, I did that house, which I do all the time. Did the lady, she's sitting on her porch right there. I did that one. And, okay, we're gonna walk past and I'll talk to you in the backyard. I'm sneaky. There's the front. I did it with the 48. It was sky freaking high. I had to blow it all out to the sidewalk, scoop up a can full, then go back over it a little bit lower, make it look nice. Okay, here's the deal. This is the new yard. I picked it up last week. I was supposed to take it over this week. Yes, it looks like a pita, but it's right here, and for some reason I wanted this one. I don't know why. But I was supposed to do this yard with the other ones this week, but it got rained out. So here I am Saturday evening, finally getting to it. It's super tall. And the other problem is, I planned on the backyard being with the snapper. But the snapper snapped up, it's in the shop. More on that whenever I figure it out. Holy crap, it's hot, you guys. So I had to push mow, outline it, right? But I had to do more areas that I could have fit the 36 through and stuff. So anyway, I'm gonna get the 48 back here. And I ditched another yard. That's why I did say yes to this one. So people don't play the game fair. Not a no pay, but a slow pay. When you get kind of goofy on me, they get goofy on you. So this is the deal. I'm gonna cut this freaking yard from now on. I wanted you to see that front yard. Freaking thing was, wow, that Ferris just shot that stuff all over the sidewalk. Whole trash can, raked it all up. Man, sweat's burning my eyes, freaks. I'm going for 12 yards today, so that's the deal. This will be 3 right here, and the reason I chose this neighborhood right now, other than some of the other ones, was because I'd never done this yard. And they're not home right now, but that's why I can film. But I had to hurry up and get the first one in on it. So if I'm gonna do this one, I had to do the other 2. But I should be in another neighborhood, and I'm gonna go do 2 more when I leave here. That will make 12. Then I have to do that backyard still. That one that I didn't finish the other day. You'll see, I'll at least show you that. All right, there's your before mess. Let's get the Ferris.
So what is a PETA yard? That stands for pain in the ass. Now why is this one a PETA? Because of the obstacles. Okay, look, I'm getting ready to go underneath a clothesline. Right here I got a duck. Whoop whoop. There you go. I have to duck when I come back. Back and forth, back and forth. Plus there's a pole at each side of the yard. I have to go around them, trim around them, watch out for them. And right here I'm getting ready to go around a bird bath. So the birds can have a bath or a drink or whatever, but I got to trim around it, mow around it, and there's a hanging flower pot right there. Then down at this end we got a shed. Next to, just big enough for my mower, a little rock garden with some grass and flowers growing in it. Why would I ever say yes to a yard like this? I don't really know, but I did. And it's funny like that. Sometimes, now when you're first starting out, you're going to be like, oh, I'm going to take anything and everything. But even then, you're going to know when you're looking at a yard, you're going to be like, ugh, I don't want to do this yard, but I got to because I need the work. Well, that still continues on even years down the line. You're going to go up to a yard and they're going to say, you know, oh man, give us an estimate. And you're going to look at it and go, oh, I really don't want to do this yard. But you go ahead and shoot them a price and then they accept it. And oh man. Now, this time I looked at the yard and I go, oh, it's a PETA yard, but for some reason it didn't give me that sinking pit in my stomach like some of the other lawns do. I actually have a few lawns that I've had for years that make me feel worse than this one right now. Now this one, it might grow on me. It might tap dance on my last nerve, and somewhere along the line I'm going to be completely upset, pissed off about it. Now look, I'm getting ready to double cut this sucker. Why? Because it's the first time I've been here. So I cut it, and now I'm going to lower it. I'm going to 2 little cranks, just enough. Alright, I wanted to see what I was working with there, and I didn't want it to clump up, and I wanted to make sure there wasn't any little divots and stuff. And now I got it going. So back to what I was saying. Some yards just don't have flow. They have a lot of trimming and obstacles, but they're not bad. I don't know why that is. It just happens like that. Other ones might only have 1 or 2 obstacles, and they're the 1 or 2 that just drive you freaking berserk, man. And you just hate the yard. And sometimes it has to do with the style of grass that's in it. This is some good grass. I mean, you know, got weeds too, right? All my yards are weed yards to some degree. But, you know, it cuts nice. You know, it's not all goofy. It's kind of flat and smooth, really. You know, a stupid bird bath and that freaking clothesline I got to duck under. Whoop, there I go again. You get those out of there and it wouldn't be bad. I can deal with that shed and that little rock garden over there. But like I said, you know, it makes up for it. The front yard made up for it too. The front yard was just open. It was just back and forth, and then edge it. And I can edge it, you know. I'm pretty good at that, so that wasn't a problem. And on the second cut here, it's in shape. I almost said sharp. It's looking pretty sharp, and it's in shape for the season. I got this sucker. I got it under control right off the bat. I picked a nice hot day, right after the rainouts. Oh man, what a week this was. Worst week ever.
There you go. This yard is definitely a PETA yard, but it's my PETA yard. The thing is, it's weekly. It had been edged before. And usually when you pick up a PETA yard, they'll be like just totally jacked up in the fence line, stuff crazy growing up in like the little beds and around crap up around the house and all that. But it has been maintained before. So that's why I took it. Also, the gate is pretty huge, right? The 48 fits in here. And I planned on the 36, but hey, I can do it like this if need be. And it worked out. They were gone, but they left the money for me. My name is Yard. I don't even know my name yet. That's good. They don't need to know my name. No. Oh, there you go. The first one is in the books. Okay. What's a wasp? I'm getting out of here. Check this out, freaks. This is that backyard I got rained out on a few days ago. I don't even know when it was. I guess Thursday. So I had it all trimmed and outlined with a small mower. Now remember, I did the front yard. It doesn't even look like I did it. Did it Thursday. It's like I never even did it. So I gotta just do the back. We got the front, looks like it's never been touched. This stuff is out of hand right now, freaks. Absolutely out of hand. Look at that. Oh. I might do the front too. OCD, OCD. Calm down, Greg. Don't do the front. Oh, anyway, I'm gonna take my 48, and on the way to get back there, can't fit through, right? So I'm gonna drive it down. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 houses down, turn the corner, and go up the alley. Go in the back gate. That's how you do it. So I'm not push mowing that. Dang, freaks. I was gonna set a record, but I had a talk. It actually came out and paid me. Talked about the rain. All right, back in. I'll show you. That was lightning quick because I didn't do the front. Oh yeah. I got a little bit of clump right there. So, you know. That's it. Boom. Out. Peace out. Bye. Sickening. I'm going to trim this ivy. I'll show you guys how to trim it with the hedge trimmer. I'll wait till it's like super scorching hot to do it. So I can be in a bad mood. Pack that crap up real good. Everybody's having big party stuff. I'll tell you what, everybody is outside. It's like the first day of spring all over again. You're like, oh, we can finally go outside. We were trapped for 40 days and 40 nights. What the heck's going on over there? They're drinking Miller High Life. And she's got a cooler, she's got light.
Yeah, 7-Eleven. What do you know? Might be time for another war story. I wonder if I should cut grass today. Not looking good, freaks. I may actually be out of business. Might be real.
Seems like I was just here, but not really just here. I don't even know at this point. So the rain let up, and now it's scorching hot again. It's all a mess. Everything's wet. Look at this. Crabgrass took over. Crabgrass took over the whole freaking boulevard. That stuff is hard to deal with. Even when it's dry, it's hard to deal with. I mean, it's never dry, but when the weather's dry outside, that stuff is hard to deal with. Yeah, I'm vlogging. Don't worry about it. What's vlogging? Too hard to explain. Catch you later. Check this out. This yard is filled with these. Those are Mario Brother mushrooms. They're everywhere. They're all scattered out throughout the whole thing. The whole back end is swamped out. What a nightmare. Anyway, girls are with my sister for the whole weekend, well, until tonight, because she hooked me up. She knew the rain. She knew the rain was killing me all week. So she gave me the option of the mushroom fell on my face. She gave me the option of working all weekend, and thank goodness. I am so screwed. Wait till you guys see my regular yards that I get back to. I totally did not get to hardly any of them. All my weeklies are bi-weeklies. All my bi-weeklies are triple weeklies. And they're all on the same week. And they're all wet. And it's humid and hot. Can I complain anymore? Oh, yeah. And my snapper is in the shop. It better be here by Wednesday, because Wednesday's my big backyards. Only the 36 can fit through. That's the day for those. Holy crap. All right. Well, I got them trimmed. I guess I'll cut them. You know what? I think I'm going to cut this one and then get something to eat, because I'm starting to feel like I need food. Darn the luck.
And here we go. We got the Ferris out. Just cruising on around, getting my little perimeter right here. Already busted out the other side. Now you look at this and you go, oh my gosh, the freak is striping. Well, maybe I am, maybe I'm not. Look, I always go in straight lines, people. I always go like that, alright? Whether it stripes or not, doesn't matter to me, it doesn't matter to my customers, it only matters to you. And what's weird is, it's like, it's striping, but it's not striping. You know what I mean? Because look, I got a light row and a somewhat darker row. Now I got a lighter row, right? And I'll have a somewhat darker row. But see how they're already fading on you? That's because in different areas there are different style of grasses. They're not all fescue lawns, people. In some lawns you cut shorter than others, and the shorter you cut them, the less of a stripe they have on them. But there will always be, like, you know, tire marks and stuff like that. So you do want to go on a straight line. You want to pay attention to the pattern you're making, because you are going to make one. But whether you have a striping kit or you're cutting stuff at 4 inches, you know, that's a whole different game. In my area, you're just cutting grass, and there's nothing wrong with it. That's what I do. I cut their grass, I make it nice and uniform, and they're happy. And there's no pressure on me to stripe it, diamond cut it, crisscross, zebra stripe, whatever you want it to do, you can do it. Around here, I just do what I do, and it's okay. So there you go. Now this looks like a perfectly, you know, rectangle type of lawn here, but when I come along for the final stripe or the last strip, there's always a little bit left. It gets a little bit kind of crooked down there in the corner, so I always have to go back up one more time. Notice I have the chute blocker kind of facing down, so it's not really just spraying under into the bushes. And then when I come back along right here, I'm getting most of that stuff that I just kind of blew straight into the ground. You know, I'm blowing it back out, discharging it into the yard because I keep it open. And then I go ahead and go around those out of control hedges that I hope I don't have to do this year. And I come right down the boulevard. Now if I have to do those hedges, I will make sure I video it, but I don't think I'm going to have to do them this year.
There's your finished product. Cut all this crabgrass to the curb, into the people waving at me. They don't know me. They saw the camera, so they acted nice. Alright, so I blew all the crabgrass right to here and I raked it up into the can, and then I went back over it. You got your Bush beer can. Somebody just hit some crap with their mower down there. It's not my can. One of my customers had it full of crud, so I'll bring it back next time, which might never happen. Who knows? I'm frustrated, freaks. I'm frustrated. Freaking rain. It's just scorching me out. Stop for some Gatorade, a couple snacks, and now that might have screwed me up. Oh, I'm mad. I'm real mad. I know some of you are too. You're upset. You're probably pacing around your house, worrying and freaking out, cussing and screaming. You gotta try not to do that. But I understand. I totally understand. It's like I'm mad, but I'm mad at the weather. I can't do anything about it. Can't take my aggression out on them. Not a person. But the first person that does pop off at me, they're gonna get an earful, and then I'm out the door. Not cutting their lawn anymore. I can do that. Fortunately though, I have like 95% super cool people. Super cool people. There's always those wild cards. And if they want it, they can have it. Because I'm ready right now. I understand your frustration. Because man, I feel like just kicking something, but that's my truck. I don't want to kick my truck. I want to break something. Forget it. I'll listen to some Iggy Pop and try and chill out. Wait, that might not be a good choice to chill out to. Yeah, I'm still listening to Iggy Pop. There you go. All done. Didn't have to triple cut it this time. Oh, you guys gave me so much trouble. So, I'm not doing this. I'm not even weed eating it. You see I started to sink? It's really, really bad along here, guys. This is all fresh dirt and grass, and it's a swamp. Let's see that. Yep, I'm not even walking out any farther. So it wasn't worth triple cutting, and it wasn't worth trimming. It is what it is, and you get what you get. Don't throw a fit. Remember those words, it'll be okay. Do what you can do. I just sunk in a spot right there. Now I'm going to go around back and blow. Just remember, always go around back when you blow. Oh jeez. Yeah, I got pizza boxes everywhere, don't worry about it. I'll start on the salads eventually. So I'm back here at the ugly yard, which has become a weekly cut, believe it or not. And there is not a baby doll at the bus stop. So that's a good sign. I cut this one yesterday, and you can see it's already growing. I gotta cut this one today. Oh man, what a nightmare. This rain is ruining my life. And no, that wasn't my girlfriend. That right there, I don't want to say. That'll make you go MGTOW. That'll make you go gay. That'll make you just cut some grass, kick some ass, and make some cash. Well, the ugly lawn got just a little bit uglier. Mud stripes. One set. Oh, the birds are chirping. It'll be just fine. Those are the only kind of stripes you will see on this channel. Mud stripes. Deal with it. All right. Finally done. Well, I mean, I could do more. I could just keep cutting my life away. Cutting your life away. Mowing your life away. Blowing your life away. It's bad when you get sweat dripping out of your nose. Like snot, but it's sweat. All right, last yard. Back here. I can do this on Sunday, not a problem. This yard is jacked up. We'll have the countdown to see when it gets cut again. I'll help them out a little bit. Since the ground is wet, pull stuff right out by the root. Look at that. Yeah, that's good. It's real good. Let's see if we can get a dandelion out by the root. This is a whopper here. Nope. Got part of it though. Anyway, time to go to my sister's so I can pick up my girls, but my father's gonna be there. Father's Day. You do what you gotta do. You gotta cut grass, you gotta cut grass. There's plenty of time in the winter to sit around and twiddle your thumbs. There's a bug on here. There's bugs everywhere. There's bugs on me. Any bugs climbing on me this time? All right, I'll see you in the future. I'm not completely knocked out of the game, but almost. I was on the ropes.